Hey guys, Megan Lynn here, Spiritual Empress. What's up? Happy Saturday/Sunday. Shout out to subscribers reaching out to me asking where the hell I've been. My life has been, y'all, a complete clusterfuck of just like nonsense lately. I'm trying to get into my new apartment. It's taking for freaking ever. I can say I've been really, really blessed though. Like, I got really lucky at work. I won this like raffle and very cool. But like last night I went out to eat and y'all, I can't hang out with Tauruses, okay? I cannot hang out with Tauruses. Y'all eat too much. But Taurus took my entire team out. Actually, two of them did. And we just ate way too much last night. I think they dropped like $1,000 on dinner. It was freaking insane. So I feel very blessed that I got to enjoy like a nice dinner for free. But yeah, that was just like over the top for me. So yeah, you guys are kind of wondering the title. Yes, this is not an Aquarius video, obviously. Normally I do like an Aquarius video. Yeah, no, I legit met a wizard. Okay. This is like the weirdest thing I've ever had happen to me, I think, to date. Like, I've had a lot of like weird shit happen, but this was just really, really out there and really random. So I guess I'll just kind of get into it. But thank you. Likes, comments, shares, subscribes, anything like that. I really appreciate all you guys. Thank you for everybody who emails me, who reaches out. Like, I really appreciate you because I'm used to being the one who's always interested in the other. And when you guys are interested in me or like ask me how I'm doing, that's just a total like mind fuck for me because I'm used to being like the introspective one or the one that's like interested in others. But yeah, I guess I'll just get right into it. So on Tuesday, okay, for those of you who don't know, I had my wallet stolen. Okay, my ID, my social security card. So obviously that's like a huge pain in the ass. Okay, like I had to go down to the social security office, which everybody freaking loves. I had to go down to the social security office. I left work early. I had an interview for a job that like a dream job. So I basically left work, did the interview, then went straight to the social security office because I had to get like my paperwork straightened out. So anyway, I'm sitting in the social security office, okay, and there's 20 windows, so there's 20 possible people like you could get called up with your ticket to work with, right? I'm sitting there for 2 hours, you guys. Tons of fun. 2 hours I'm sitting in the social security office, and I kind of decided, because I kind of got bored, you guys. I was like borderline like falling asleep and everything, and I kind of decided, okay, I'm gonna like energy read which person I'm either gonna A, get paired up with, or B, that I want to be paired up with. And I ended up, my energy and my eyes fell on this random dude, okay? This random dude had nothing to do with attraction whatsoever. It just fell on this random dude, and I'm like, him. Like, I feel like he would be most beneficial for my situation right now because, you guys, it's really hard to get, like, your paperwork sorted. Like, you are not a freaking person without your ID, without your social security card, without whatever. Like, you do not exist, right? So I'm like, okay, who's going to be the most helpful? So this dude stuck out to me, right? So it ends up 2 hours go by. Finally, my number's called. Wouldn't you freaking guess it? 1 out of 20 windows, I get called to this dude's freaking window, which is coincidence? Probably not coincidence, right? So I'm like, okay, bet. Like, I got the person that I think is going to be most beneficial, whatever. So I end up sitting down at the window, you guys, and he just has dragon figurines like all over like his back cubicle because there's like glass in between us, and there's like just dragon figurines, and that's all I can see. And so I'm getting like my paperwork out, and he was actually really nice, you guys. He was like, which is a surprise for a social security office. He was really nice, and he was just like, oh yeah, how are you? And I was like, oh, I'm good. And I said, oh, so you're a dragon nerd too? And then he looks back at me and he's just like, no, I'm kind of like an everything nerd. And I'm like, all right, I can speak to him on nerd level. Like, this was an accurate read, you guys. So, Anyway, I'm like getting my paperwork out, and then he goes, yeah, so who are you? And then he stopped, and I looked up at him because I was like actually getting my paperwork out to like give to him. And he's just like, I mean, what are you? And I'm like, what am I? Like, what? And I was like, brother, if you can figure that out, I will give you all the monies, okay? Like, I don't know what I am either. And then he goes, no, like, seriously, what are you? He goes, because I was literally sitting all the way in the corner, like in the back corner of the Social Security office. And he goes, no, you got up and you came to walk over to the desk. And he's like, literally, he's like, and there's hot chicks that walk through here or whatever, which I honestly don't consider myself a hot chick. He's like, but there's hot chicks who walk through here. He goes, and it wasn't dudes just staring at you. He's like, literally, you walked over and everybody's head turns. He's like, everybody's head turned. He's like, you're something. And I'm like, brother, like, if you can figure it out, cool, whatever. I was like, I don't know what I am. Anyway, thank you, I guess. But I'm just like getting my paperwork out. And then he's like, oh, it's okay. And then he's like, well, just so you know, like, I'm a wizard. And I'm like, okay, Megan. Very inaccurate read here. Like, this is what we're dealing with right now. This dude legit thinks he's a wizard. And I've met a lot of people who claim like they're witches or wizards, they're whatever. No, guys, like this dude legit had an MBA in wizardry. Like, I didn't even know that was a thing. Apparently it's only valid in California. And he had like a legit MBA in wizardry and in alchemy. And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on right now? Like, I don't even understand, like, why I connected with this person, why I read it, why, like, I'm here right now. And then he started talking about, and this is how I know he was legit, you guys. I just knew he was legit because then he started talking about certain roots and certain things he, like, works with alchemy and stuff like that, and things only I know. And I work with like apothecaries and I work with alchemists and stuff like that. I have a lot of friends who are into that, and he was picking up on stuff that like only I felt I knew, right? And so anyway, we're talking about like potions, I guess you would call it, and I'm like half expecting my freaking Hogwarts like Megan, you're a wizard letter right now. And then he starts mentioning like the people he's met, you guys, I won't say their names, but he's met very high up supposed like witches and wizards, right? And the things he was saying, they were so freaking specific. They were so specific, you guys, about who these people are, what they specialize in, what they do, what they're supposed masters of nature was like insane to me. So he's bringing up all these like high up people that he's met, and I'm telling you guys, like, he seriously pulled strings for me. Like, he had this like letter written out for me like to give to like the DMV, and he's like, you give them this, they can't say no, they have to give you immediate identification, blah blah blah. Like, and I had no idea like they even had that capability, right? And he's like, you give them this, you tell them to this, that, or the other. And then he started talking about, I don't know if you guys are familiar, and this is not their name, but they're called Nightwalkers. And he started talking about Nightwalkers. And y'all, if you guys go into government or federal buildings, there's a lot of freaking shady ass shit that goes on there, but there's also a lot of like other, if you guys believe in other entities or other energies or things like that, he's like, yeah, have you heard of like Nightwalkers? And I'm like, yeah, I've heard of them, you know, this, that, or the other. And he goes, dude, they come in here all the time. And I'm like, oh yeah, no, I'm sure, you know, I'm just trying to like play it cool. Like, I know about everything he's talking about, but like, I just want to like get my shit done and go. And he goes, no, Megan, they come in here all the time. And it was so weird because he was speaking in a low voice because he knew he would sound crazy to everybody else. And I had no idea why he was like, for some reason, connected with me and like felt comfortable to tell me about this, because I'd given him no information other than my paperwork. And he goes, no, these Nightwalkers, they like come in constantly. And he goes, and they walk in with one face. And he goes, they literally walk out with a different face. And I'm like, yeah, no, I've like heard of them, you know, whatever. And he goes, no, this is why like identity theft is so bad, is they come in here and they steal information. And he goes, and they walk out with completely different identities. And I was like, yeah, okay. So like, anyway, just thought I'd do like a little rant about like weird shit that's happened. But you guys, I'm really sorry. Like, I haven't uploaded. I actually have 2 recordings. I just haven't uploaded. And for those of you who don't know, like YouTube, we record a lot of shit and then we choose what we're gonna like upload or not. So I may like upload those or not. I just had a really shitty last weekend. It was bad. So yeah, thank you guys. Support, likes, comment, share, subscribe. I'm sorry this is not an Aquarius video, but I love you guys. Thank you so much. We'll talk soon. Bye.